For joining us. I'm Jay at Auto Transport Intel. I'm here with Mark at Trucking Answers. We're live at the Mid-America Truck Show, MATS 2019. This is the second day. It is Friday morning. It's just past about 11:30 a.m. on Friday morning Eastern time. Okay, so we're time-stamped. It's official.
I'm logging it.
All right, so we're live on
it.
we're live on Trucking Answers right now.
Yeah, we're live
on your YouTube channel.
We are.
Okay, so we're live on Auto Transport Intel. We're live on Trucking Answers.
And probably live on 50 other people walking
Right,
around, too.
exactly.
Not the guy with the pins,
everybody's
though.
live. We keep reminding them, we're actually alive.
Yeah, they don't believe it. These could have been pre-recorded.
All right, so we're here, man. Now you are in, where are you at?
I'm right here with you.
I know, you're
north 6210 or whatever it is.
But normally you're in Indiana.
I am in Lafayette, Indiana, yes.
Okay, you're
it's
Lafayette.
world headquarters of the Trucking Answers Trucking Research Center.
Okay, right. And you
Made
drive,
that up right now.
but
Can't
you
believe it.
also, you drive.
I do. I drive every day.
Where do you drive? What's your route?
I drive all over.
You
Wherever
do? You
people
go
send
wherever?
Me.
Really?
Sure, wherever they send me.
Your company doesn't have a regular route for you. You drive.
Oh, yeah, I do the same thing every day.
Oh, okay. All right. That's why you have a regular route.
Certainly.
Okay.
It's the only way to go. I mean, that way you know what you're going to make.
Yeah, right.
Ah.
That's right. And so that also allows you do your live show on Mondays at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
Live on YouTube every Monday.
Yes.
Do you also go live to Facebook too?
I have done a few Facebook Lives unsuccessfully, so.
You have?
Yeah.
Is that right?
I've been live on Instagram too.
Oh, have you? No,
I have.
I don't think I've
one
done the
time,
live on Instagram
I did a
yet.
Facebook and Instagram dual live show.
Nice.
How about that?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no.
But YouTube.
YouTube is the thing to be. That's where it's at. But I do go live on these other channels.
In
And I have
fact,
a podcast too.
do you know? Did you hear about
Hard to
the
believe.
new Apple TV Plus? Anyways,
This is an Android product.
there's conversation about a competitor for YouTube coming. Oh, the volume's low. Okay, good. Thanks for that feedback. That's awesome. I appreciate that.
I have a blog too.
I just turned up the audio a little bit, so
You do
hopefully
what?
let me know if that's better.
I'm
I
live,
appreciate
I'm live
that.
with Shaggy too. We're live
So,
with
dude,
Shaggy.
we're live on your
closing
Facebook
the
or
internet.
YouTube?
On page.
On your home?
I'm starting YouTube next week. I
Right.
got my laptop
So we're
set
live
up.
on your
I'll put it
Facebook
next
page
week.
right now.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we're all alive,
Wow.
the whole point of being. All right. Thank you. The whole point.
Go to YouTube? Is that better?
No, keep doing what you're doing. The whole point of being here and being alive would be to talk about trucking,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And I had an interview yesterday where it seemed like we talked a lot about truck parking. Is that something that's big on people's minds?
Yeah, it's like the worst thing ever.
Right.
It's the only problem. It's the main problem. Not the only problem. Certainly, it's the main problem drivers have. Parking.
And go into it.
It's a disaster.
Because-
Drivers got to stop for 30 minutes. There's nowhere to park. It takes you an hour to find a place to park.
More toll roads than there is freaking
And then
truck
they close the
parking.
rest areas
I
down.
mean, that's the topic of the Congress.
And they
now.
closed the
They
rest
sell
areas
property
down.
on toll roads.
Yeah.
What's-
They care about toll roads, but no parking. Everybody's
They
getting
closed
charged.
all the rest areas.
What's up with that? How is that? That's real?
Yeah, that's totally
and,
real.
And more truck stops getting more and more allowed to charge, for parking too on top of that.
Well,
So you got more toll roads
I
and
have
charging.
heard- and I have heard
You
that.
have the debate about there because truckers they need to clean up or whatever.
We should get
They
you
do.
on frame over here because I don't know if they can hear you talking on my mic. I'm not sure. You should. Yeah, there we go. What we could do is. Well, I don't. Okay,
No?
yeah. I mean, no, that's good. I'm sure we can see you.
Yeah, they can see me.
That's good. All right. I mean, it's reasonable.
Sure.
All right. So truck parking. I mean, I don't know. So what are they gonna? What can be done? What do they
The
do?
biggest part about truck parking too is the limited space and everything doing. Now you have people on e-logs that no one's complying with e-logs, so everybody's shutting down at different times. They can't go nowhere. They're making personal conveyance to get there, which no one really knows what that is. So now, all those variables play into the whole truck parking too.
Okay. So
Does that make sense?
You said it perfectly.
Well, yeah,
I mean, totally.
Yeah. I see. I don't
Is
know.
is it
No, you're
possible?
totally right.
Yeah.
I heard talk about an app. Is it possible that an app that knows parking spaces could possibly
But
help.
how's he going to do that whenever customers don't know what that happened, everybody else don't know what that happened? All the timing of shipping, receiving, picking up, delivering, going, when your hours stop, how dispatchers are planning, pre-planners don't know dispatchers. There's a lot that goes into making sure all that works that way, right?
Well, and how's an app going to
You
know
drive a
parking
truck?
spaces?
I did, yes.
Oh, okay, I say,
Yeah.
right.
Right.
It's a driver right here.
Yeah,
Right,
I drove for long
exactly.
enough to know not to.
No, I don't know about
Exactly.
I'm
that.
just kidding. And then
Right.
I remember I had 22 trucks my first year of business.
Holy
And then I
mackerel.
drove 2 years.
How do you drive all those trucks?
I didn't.
21 of them will be sitting. I don't
Yeah,
know.
pretty much.
That's right.
But yeah, but that's because it's all, just from 2008 to 2000 to now, it's changed from when I got into it. And
I hear
it's
you.
drastically like it was a 5-year warp, man, time warp. Even on the quality of carriers, like you do on your show, there's so many carriers that you've talked about on your show that were totally different 6 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A lot of them, like the person that founded it in the 60s has finally died. And some of the kids have it.
It's all
and that's it.
corporatized, man. And it's all
That's it.
numbers, corporatized, and what little do I have to do to make a lot of money on
Right.
everybody else's
How can we
expense.
scam new drivers that don't know
that's-
anything?
Well, and that's across the board. CEOs making 1,000x times, a regular employee, maybe even a manager. I don't know. And for
Definitely.
what? So you can crash your yacht?
But Parky's major, and
Everybody loves you. You need a chair, they say.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot him. But
Oh, yeah,
sadly
right.
to say though, the other part of it too is there's no going to be no parking until the government, whoever allows them to charge for all that too. That's the only way you're going to get more parking, because no one's going to make the parking over because there's nothing to pay for it. So so now we're going to be paying new tax roads and paying for parking everywhere too on top of it.
And this is where, so you think, well, okay, somebody needs to regulate the rates of the parking, but that isn't what capitalism's about.
No, we don't do
Capitalism
that.
is all about free enterprise. And, well, this is, if you truly, in a capitalist system, you do end up with price gouging. It's part of capitalism.
Right.
You can't be gouged in capitalism.
So,
Because you don't have to pay. I mean, you pay for it or you don't.
Right.
It's your choice. You're not being gouged on anything.
well, I mean,
I
it,
take the libertarian view.
it
You don't
feels like gouging.
But it isn't gouging. Because what if a parking
concert-
was $300 a night? Would you pay it?
No.
There you go.
I
So,
would.
You wouldn't think you're being
right.
gouged. You're like, I'm
and
just
this
not
is
gonna
where
pay for it.
this is interesting.
That's the thing.
This is actually Kenny Long was talking about market value.
Right.
The market bears what the market bears.
Correct.
It doesn't have anything to do with how you feel about the price.
A lot of companies
It's like-
pay the parking.
It's like this week.
Well,
What
they
about
have
this?
to.
Yeah.
Because you got to stop.
What about everybody this week? You talk about paying for parking, paying for this, toll roads right now, and then they have the reports of the freight. Zero
And
to
are we public?
1 load per truck right now. This week on the spot market for freight across the board.
Okay, cool.
What's that going to play into all this other stuff we're talking about right now?
Cool with that.
Yeah, that's
This
true.
morning, I mean, the chart across the board because of this weather and stuff right now, because we're waiting for the produce to start and everything, which projects everything
Yeah.
because
Owner-operator
it's going to affect
problems.
everything. I mean, it'll go into the car hauling after a while because people aren't going to purchase them or move it when the other side of the economy.
Well-
so you guys, I mean, it's both sides. So when the 2 weeks in a row or 3 or 4 weeks now, we're getting into when the season should start, where everybody's expecting a change. Now you're hurting reefers and everything. So what are they going to do? All that other stuff comes into play. You already see some of the big ones coming out. Is this going to start dropping carriers and everything off all this?
Man.
Yeah, well, and it's interesting, like on the car side, like a dealer and an auction, guys that are, that's their main part of business. They're talking about OEM, car volume changing, and that affects the carriers.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, the market conditions, it's not something that I don't think we spend a lot of time talking about specific market conditions like that, or even like overseas shipping containers and shipping, boats and ports and stuff. But when major market conditions change, it really affects the minutia on the ground of, what you're doing, what you're moving. Are you empty? Yeah, minutia.
I know.
I know.
Pretty good.
Right. So it
Well,
is.
no,
it's-
I was looking at my head disappeared on his thing. I'm like, I'm on everybody else's.
Dude, you're
That's a
like
classy place
you're
to be.
I'm the
maxing-
ghost. I'm
but
like
see,
that. I'm that guy. That's what I'm telling you. Like Tim, Toolman, Taylor. I'm the guy that's sitting in the back. I just raise up a little bit. Right
That's
here.
the local.
Like this.
Really, the YouTube is over here,
I know.
which you're on.
I
You're
know.
on that
Oh,
one.
okay.
So as long as the iPad can see you, you're live on
That's
my
funny.
channel.
That's
Which
cool.
is, I mean, this is really interesting. I like that we're having this interview right now.
Yeah.
I like that we're talking about this stuff.
Right.
And it is, I mean, again, to be at Matt's, right, the biggest trucking show annually.
Yes, we
You
get
guys
world.
keep talking. I'm gonna hop out.
We're here. Okay.
Shaggy's
We're
out.
here. Shaggy's got clients. Well, listen,
Yeah,
maybe
he's
this
got
is
to
a
make some
decent
money.
time to take a break. You
We'll
know,
go walk around the show and see what's going on.
yeah, but we got to meet and we got to talk.
Yeah, and I'll see you next year,
we're
I
live-
guess.
exactly. Well, and
Right
I'll
here.
see before that. I'll see you again. Maybe I'll
I'm
see
sure.
you out on the floor.
We'll meet at the crepe place.
Yeah, well, maybe.
I'll
Yeah,
certainly
that place
be here
is
at
amazing.
your booth next year, and you can show them booth.
All right, cool, man. Thank you. We're gonna sign out. I think we're still live. We still live? All right, we're still live. We're going to sign out. I had Mark at Trucking Answers. I got Shaggy's. I'm in Shaggy's booth. We're live at Matt's booth 63201. Learn car shipping. Watch Auto Transport Intel, the car hauling business channel. Thank you.